afternoon. I'm Corey Knowles here with Statesman News Network, visiting with Russ Oliver, Republican candidate for Stoddard County Prosecuting Attorney. Tell us a little about yourself, Russ.
Well, Corey, I'm born and raised in Puxico. Grew up on my family farm over there, and I've been practicing in Bloomfield for some time now, and I've seen some things that, to be quite frank, just don't sit well with me. And I've got a 3-year-old girl growing up in the county that my wife and I are raising, and I couldn't sit by and do nothing. And I literally felt compelled to do something to make this county a better place for her.
That's great. That's great. What do you feel like this county needs? What do you feel like you can bring to this job if you're elected?
But the two main things that the prosecutor's office needs is consistency and priorities. Whether a person is prosecuted or not should never be dependent on who their cousin or uncle is. It's important that all crimes are prosecuted, especially those crimes that harm our families and make our towns less safe. And the priorities of the current prosecutor's office tend to focus on cases that, in my opinion, aren't as important as some of the others. Seem to be more politically expedient cases that are pursued, while child molesters get put out on probation, and people who are real dangers to our community aren't really pursued. So I think that the priorities really need to be put in place to say, hey, does this case need to be pursued to make our family safer? And those cases that the defendant is a threat to the community need to be priority number one, and we need to go after them with everything that we've got.
Understand. What do you see this office facing in the coming years during your term? Anything big that you think is going to be a future problem?
Well, future problems, I don't know about. I know there's a lot of people have been wondering about the case down at Bernie, where the two individuals allegedly killed Aubrey Finch. Mm-hmm. And I haven't gotten to see the case file. I don't know the evidence in that.
Yes.
But just from what is reported, and should that information be correct, I certainly think that that's a death penalty case that should be pursued with everything that we've got. In the future, I also see. I think that the prosecutor's office should really take an active leadership role in the law enforcement community. The prosecuting attorney is the head law enforcement official, and I think that the office should take the initiative to bring about leadership and change on the issues that we really need. Earlier on in the campaign, I detailed my community-based plan to fight meth. And I think that that's going to be one of several key initiatives that I'm going to put in place that I think will make a real difference in our community. We've got some fantastic law enforcement officers here in this county. I think that the prosecutor's office should be a support mechanism for the officers. And when they've done the work to put the case together, they should get the support of the prosecutor's office 100%. Behind them, and those cases need to be pursued with the vigor that the work that the officers have put into the case deserves.
That's right. Well, Mr. Oliver, I sure appreciate your time today.
Corey.
Thanks for coming out and talking with us. Thanks for watching.
This is Russ Oliver, and I approve this message. Stoddard County needs a firm and consistent prosecutor that will not compromise on punishment. Our families deserve no less. My wife Jennifer and I have a 3-year-old daughter we are raising here in Stoddard County. I will fight for every victim of crime because I know that should I fail and the criminal winds up back on the street, it will likely be the same street my daughter's on. Bryony Welborn has failed to win a jury trial in over 7 years. I refuse to stand by and do nothing as those who harm our families so